Alright, this is going to be an overview of the Pioneer PBM5. I'll go over the specs real quick. It's a portable party speaker. It is rechargeable, up to 13 hours playtime, 300 watt max audio. It does have lights on the front and on the sides. IPX5 rating. Does come with a strap, and you are able to plug in a mic and a guitar. And it also supports AuraCast. We're also going to go over the app. Let me go over the speaker. Here it is. Lights stay on all the time. They do move once music starts playing. On the top, you're going to have the master volume, right side. Mic guitar volume on the left side. You're going to have mic guitar button, AuraCast equalizer, bass boost, Bluetooth. For the bass mode, you're going to hold it for 2 seconds. You're going to have track back, track forward, power button, and these are going to be the microphone and guitar controls. These are not the bass and treble and reverb controls for the speaker when there's no microphone and guitar plugged in. That you need to use the app to change the equalizer or adjust these settings independently. Here you're going to have the inputs for the mic and a line input, and on this side you're going to have the mic guitar input and a USB-C 1, and you can charge it with a excuse me, a wall plug or a USB-C cable. On the back it's going to be in this little port right here, and like as you can see, it comes with the straps. Battery life is going to vary depending on whether you have the lights on and on how loud you have it. So let's go over the app now. The app is called the Control app with a K. Control. There's the speaker itself. You can control the lights through there. You can either turn it on or off. You can change the presets. You can change the colors and choose any color that you want. Here it shows you the strength of the speaker, battery life. You can turn the speaker off through here. You can adjust the volume, forward, back, forward, play, pause. You can change the inputs for the Bluetooth, aux, or the USB. Let me find the, oh, here it is. This is going to be for the equalizers. That has preset equalizers, or you can make your own, and you can adjust each one independently, and you can also turn on and turn off the bass boost through here. That's pretty much going to be it for the app. Let's go move forward through the sound test. I'm going to play several different types of songs, and the only thing that I don't like about this speaker, well, maybe the battery life also, it's probably not going to be that great if you're playing it full blast and have the lights on. At least nowhere near those 10 hours that it says there on the box. The other thing, when you're playing certain songs, you're going to hear the bass go down when either they're singing or there's certain instruments. You're going to hear the bass level go down, and you also have to turn it up to around 50 or 60 to actually hear some good sound coming out of it. If you're at 10, 20, around there, you're barely going to hear it. So you do need to bring it up so you can actually hear what the speaker can do. Besides the fact that the bass goes down on some of the songs, the bass is fine, and so is the treble. It is a good sounding speaker, but you will notice that if you buy the speaker, you'll notice it right away, especially if you're playing it full blast or close to full blast. You're going to notice that right away, and that might deter you from keeping the speaker. So let's go on with the sound test. And I'm going to show you the music that I'm playing, the songs. They are copyright-free music, and also to give credit to the songs themselves. First one is going to be All Out, and again, it's no copyright music. So here's the first song. And right there, we'll start off at about 50% volume. Gonna go up on the volume. I'm gonna go full blast. All right, so that was the first song. This song again was All Out by Infraction. All the songs I'm going to be playing are by Infraction. Next song is going to be Unknown. And let me bring the volume down again. We'll start off again around 50%. Well, here is the next song. I'm gonna go up to around 80. Full blast. All right, next song is going to be Big Energy. And I'm going to bring it down to around 50% again, and I'll go up gradually. So here's the next song. Big energy, no effort, look at me, that's pressure, I don't chase, I don't get her, I don't beg, I'm Actually, it's starting off at full blast. I don't know why, but let's go down to 50. All right, now we'll go up. For the last few seconds here, full blast. All right, next song. That is not the next song. Next song is called Chop It. Again, we'll start off at around 50. Going to about 80. All right, going full blast. Next song is called Blues, and I'm going to bring it down, see if it'll stay down around 50. It goes full blast. I don't know why it's doing that, but we'll start off around 50. All right, going up to around 80. Going full blast. Next song is Best Morning. And you know what? I'm gonna put the bass boost on, and it tells you bass boost on the speaker when you turn it on, so you can see what it's like on the bass boost. And I'll switch it over to rock on the next one, well, with the same song. Next song is called Best Morning. Around 60%. That's with bass boost on again. Going up, I'm going to change it to rock.
EQ rock.
Let's go full blast. Bass boost does stay on. Go back to default.
EQ default.
Bass boost still on. Next song is called Wrong Side, and I'm gonna keep the bass boost on, keep it on default. Then I'm gonna switch it to rock, and I'm gonna go back to the first song I played, and I'll go through the 2 EQs that way. So next song is called Wrong Side. And that's at full blast.
Rock.
Alright, we're going to start off with the default.
EQ default. Bass boost off.
No bass boost. And again, we'll start off with all out. Full blast.
Bass boost on. Bass boost off. EQ rock. Bass boost on.
Alright, back to unknown. Rock still on, bass boost still on, full blast.
EQ rock. EQ default. Bass boost off.
Alright guys, one more song.
I don't beg, I'm just so big energy. No effort on me.
EQ rock.
I'll get her. I don't beg, I'm just so.
Alright guys, sorry about that. I had an interruption. Back to the song.
Bass boost on.
I'm chasing, I don't get her. I don't beg, I'm just so big energy. No effort, you to me. Just pressure, I don't chase.
EQ default.
Beg, I'm just so.
hopefully that gives you an idea of what the speaker sounds like. Some of the things I didn't go over. It does have 4 speakers, 2 5 1/4 woofers, 2 2-inch tweeters. These are all the inputs I went over. Shoulder strap, like I said, that is the control app you use to control the speaker. And the Auracast means you can broadcast it to multiple Auracast enabled devices, which are pretty much, I don't know what other Pioneer speakers there are. This is the first one I've ever seen. But you can pair it to 2 speakers if you wanted to. Two of the same speaker. Alright, I had another interruption, but again, you can pair it to 2 of the same speakers. And also, I didn't mention it has lights on the sides. It does not have those... they're not subwoofers, they're bass reflex. There you go. On the side, like the Zealot one does. This is just a piece of plastic. With a light. So just keep that in mind. Maybe that's also what limits it. It does not have these bass reflexes. That's what they're called. I'm forgetting what they're called, but does not have those, in case you're wondering that. That's going to be pretty much it. If you have any questions, let me know. And that's it for this one.